What would happen if Lego Ninjago was made in Ohio? Well, the sets would most likely look something like this, and in this video, we will be looking at the top 10 funniest Lego Ninjago knockoffs. Speaking of this set, the designer of this set just take the Ultra Dragon box art from Season 1, remove the background and put it on top of the Possession set background, and if I had to guess, the set inside won't actually look anything like the actual Ultra Dragon set because quite a few knockoff sets actually do something quite like this. In 9th place, we have another extremely weird Ninjago Dragon set. From what I see, it looks like that has grabbed two Hands of Time sets, the Fusion Dragon and the Iron of Doom, took one part from each set, then put them together and shrunk them down. This picture is very blurry, but from what it looks like this is meant to be Ronin for some reason, and I have no idea who this guy could be, and this is just the wimpiest Iron of Doom I think I've ever seen. But if I'm being honest, the Fusion Dragon doesn't look too bad at all. So, do you remember when Cole got a mech and fought an Anaconda warrior? Because I don't. So, if I'm being honest, this set doesn't look too bad at all, but it is certainly very weird. And also, what is this? I'm guessing that is a hovercraft for the Anaconda warrior, but I could be wrong. So, a lot of companies that make knockoff Lego sets make minifigures, and they usually look really good, and you can even get minifigures that Lego hasn't made before. But this isn't one of those cases. The actual ninja don't look too weird except for their faces, and Nia, because she is meant to have a Samurai X helmet instead of a ninja mask, and Ru doesn't really look too bad either, but his eyes do look like they're staring into my soul. But now onto the weird minifigures. So what is up with Furumi's hair? Did she dye it brown or something? And then going on to who I believe is Racer 7 or
Blazy H Speed!
I don't even know what I'm looking at. That hair is nothing like the actual hair in the show, and this Garmadon is so weird. Like, why does he have hair? Yes, I know that in Season 2 we did see that he had hair, but it was nothing like this. This is more like Sensei Garmadon's hair if anything. But speaking of weird hair, why does the Overlord have hair? Like, this just looks so weird and wrong, and I honestly might even get nightmares about it. Finally, this Overlord minifigure actually doesn't look too bad. It sort of reminds me of the Golden Master one from Season 3, which I'm guessing that this figure is most likely based on. Oh, and also, they get bikes. Okay, so, what is this? Why does Zane have Kai's hair, and why is the bike orange? I'm just so confused, but honestly, if this wasn't a Zane set, but maybe a Skygar or even a Cole set, then I think that it wouldn't even be as bad as the set. But seeing as it's for Zane and his bloody hair, it is definitely deserving of this spot on this list. So when I first saw this set, I thought that it was meant to be Unagami's dragon, but now looking at the picture more closely, you can clearly see that Unagami, well, two Unagamis are going to attack the dragon, and this dragon is just kind of whack. I mean, just look at the head, and is this the ninja dragon? Because it has the colors of the ninjas on it, but the ninjas are attacking the dragon as well, so I am completely confused. But in this set, you do get Prime Empire Kai, Jay, Cole, Nia, and Lloyd, and as well as Scott, I think. And you also get regular Unagami and Kid Unagami, except he doesn't look anything like Kid Unagami. Okay, I promise that this is the last dragon in this video. Well, I'm actually not sure if this is meant to be a dragon, because it actually looks a bit like a bird. And why is Garmadon and Kai fighting each other in the Oni and Dragon realm? And if that's meant to be Cole, then that's an awful looking Cole. So, my favourite Ninjago vehicle is the Ultrasonic Raider, and it looks like the Ninja have made an upgrade to the Ultrasonic Raider. It still has the two bikes from the day of the departed Ultrasonic Raider, except those seats are now for Lloyd and Nelson for some reason. And the bottom middle section looks like a bear with its mouth open. I'm not sure where Zane is meant to sit. Maybe that's why he isn't sitting in the vehicle in this picture. The only part that I actually like about this set is Kai's jet. It sort of reminds me of Kai's jet from Prime Empire, and I think it looks pretty good for that set. It looks like something that a 7-year-old me would have made with spare Lego parts, but it probably wouldn't look that good. So, Lego is the biggest building block toy company in the world, and the only real competitor is Playmobil, and this minifigure looks exactly like one of those. I mean, there isn't really too much to say about it, except that it just looks incredibly weird, and I don't know why anyone would actually buy this or even bother to make it. okay? So the funniest and most insane Ninjago knockoff that I think I've ever seen is these Ninjago minifigures. So please don't ask me why these minifigures have little strings inside their head, like what the hell? And if that wasn't bad enough, the minifigures don't even look good either. But I also kind of wouldn't mind getting one because they're just so weird. So that is the video, guys. See ya later. Be Ninja.